What's going on, fam? It's your boy Lazy Lightsaber back at it again for another one. Today we're going to be talking about some Ogre Battle 64. Take you way back in the day. I used to love playing this game. Man, it was probably, I spent hours and hours coming home from school, coming to play this and rocking, with this game. And it's something that I've missed because I did have a Wii, but I never bought this. Actually, I did buy this game on the Wii, but I didn't have the Wii very long in order for me to play this game more than I did on the Nintendo 64. I don't have a Nintendo 64 anymore. I haven't had one in decades. And on top of that, there's no other way to play this game legally. I'm sure there are illegal ways, but legally, there are no other ways to play this game. So today, we're definitely going to be revisiting some of this. And basically, the point of this video is, should this be brought in to the Nintendo 64 online expansion pass, or should they remake this game completely? So there was let's go over here and move over to Eurogamer Tactics Ogre Reborn release date and screenshots and more leak online for the PlayStation version of this game. For the PS5 and PS4, and it looks pretty good. It looks clean. They redid it very nice, and I want Ogre Battle 64 to get this same treatment, but it needs to come to a Nintendo console because I'm not sure if this is even going to come to the Switch or not. They still don't know. We're hoping and we assume that this game will be coming to the Switch, but right now the only information that we have is for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. So it would be a real shame if a game like Ogre Battle 64 didn't come back, and when it did come back, it needs to be, I guess, remade or remastered, polished to look good on today's console, to look like a 2D HD, kind of like in a triangle strategies type game. They need to bring it in and update those graphics, still with the top-down view and the 2D, 3D kind of mixture. Kind of like Link's Awakening is a perfect example. So if they can bring kind of that artistic style back, but there's a discussion if they should bring it back just as it is, polish it up a little bit, and put it on the Nintendo 64 expansion pass for the Switch, or bring it in as a full game. My opinion is going to be to go ahead and bring it in as a full game. Do the same treatment that you did with Tactics Ogre Reborn, the same thing that you're doing for the for the PS4, PS5 version of that. Do that same thing. If you want to put it on PlayStation and Xbox, great. The more, the merrier. People can enjoy this game that maybe hadn't enjoyed it before, but definitely is something that needs to come back to Nintendo. It needs to be on the Switch, and I would rather have them do it right and give it a Tactics Ogre treatment than just kind of polish it up a little bit and slap it on the expansion pass half-ass with glitches, because we all know that when that expansion pass came out, it was loaded with glitches. So hopefully they can change all that and bring a polished game back. And this is a game that has 40 hours of gameplay easily. There's so much to it. If you say certain things, if you pick a certain you have choices, and if you pick a choice, somehow you may lose a character or not get a character later. And I think that's what this game did perfect. Like, there's consequences to your actions. You don't have that safety net, I can just do whatever and see what happens because it's not going to change the story. No, this game is not like that. There are people that you may get depending on sides that you pick and decisions that you make going forward. So definitely something to look for. I'm really hoping they can go ahead and make this happen. I mean, this isn't a huge thing, but it's been a long time. They say on this website here on what am I on mynintendonews.com, just to give everybody credit. This game came out. Here it is. Ogre Battle 64, Person of Lordly Caliber, came out July 1999. I was in middle school back in 1999, so you can only imagine this was popping back then for sure. But yes, it didn't have a lot of hype though here because nobody knew about Ogre Battle 64. At least when I was playing this game, it wasn't like today where you had Twitter, you had YouTube, so you hear about this stuff. No, back then you went to the store, like to a Kmart is actually where I bought this, I believe, and you copped the copy, and that was the game you were getting. There wasn't no software patches. If the game sucked, it sucked, and you were stuck with it. And you really didn't have any reviews. There was no online forum you can go to see if, oh, Battle 64 is good. No, you kind of bought it and you liked it, or you didn't and you were stuck with it. And maybe later you can sell it to somebody who wants it secondhand, or trade it with one of your buddies or something like that. But you know, back then it was a different time, and I bought this game and I never looked back, and it was awesome, and I'm glad I made the choice. So yeah, definitely something to look forward, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That's at lazylightsaber on Twitter, lazylightsaber on TikTok as well. If you're enjoying this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and like as well if you haven't already. As always, may the force be with you. You guys take care. Peace.
With